What up, people? So I'm gonna talk about this album that I'm doing and how it came upon. Actually, it hasn't. The last time I made an album was in 2017. I thought it was like 2012, but it was 2017, and that album was called A Matter of Family and Death. So this new album is going to be called Thoughts Through the Mind of an Old Person. I think that's what it was. I've been wanting to make this album for like 8 years, about 8 years, 18, yeah, about 8 years. So how it came upon starting this album was 3 weeks ago. I was talking to my wife, and we've been talking about the Epstein stuff, and after all the Epstein file stuff, and then no one being arrested for it, people aren't burning the country down, people are not protesting. It seems like the kids are not protected. So my wife was a little depressed because of this. We see that we're in New World Order. Back in 1998, 99, where I was one of these activists talking about New World Order and this and that, and I was making albums about the stuff they're talking about now, or that's happening now. I made albums about this stuff a long time ago, but the industry wouldn't let me in because I was waking people up. We used to go to this place called The Loft, and they even raided that place. So anyways, my wife and I read William Cooper's Behold the Pale Horse, and my wife, it hit her. She was depressed for about 2 weeks finding out that shit. And now, we were talking a few weeks ago, and she's all like, I can't believe we are actually in the book now. We are living the book. And I'm like, babe, my music warned us, it got us prepared, but she was messed up over it. And I was like, you know what? I need to make another album, like an album where people are gonna have some fun and this and that. And she's all like, yes, that would be a good idea. You should make an album. So I'm going to make an album, and the album is called, I believe it's like Thoughts Through the Mind of an Old Person. And you see this cool symbol, got the monkey thinking and all that good stuff. So I'm going to make this like a series. It's going to be like kind of documentary thing about the Groovy Guru and me and how we came upon all this stuff. But it's crazy that right now we are in the time where I was talking about this stuff. I don't even know where the messages were coming from. Like Michael Jackson said, when they asked him, where'd your messages come from? Where'd your lyrics come from? He said, above. And same here. I'll listen to an album 5 years after I made it, and I really bug out. Like last night, when we went to bed, I listened to one of my albums, A Matter of Family or Death, and I fell asleep, because I've listened to that album probably 3 times in the last 2 months. And there's an album called Spiritual, which really dropped some stuff. So this is what this album's about. So back in like 98, 97, 98, I created the Space Pirates. So the Space Pirates are these cats who, like, you got Mink, Box Talks, Chloe, and Chipmunk are these pirates, man, who fly through the galaxy gathering sound waves, like old sound music waves, because sound waves apparently keep going in space. They never disappear. So these guys are going around stealing they steal people's music and they gather it. So I met these guys like 1998. They came down in a Mecha Z90 is what this spaceship is called, or this craft. And I met them, and we were flying around the galaxy, and they make beats for me. I think I mentioned Box Talks. Box Talks is a robot and a DJ type of thing. And Mink I think it's Mink. Chipmunk is the one always cussing and shit like that, and Mink is his brother. Then you got Chloe. She's from Clemo. They call them Clemotites. Anyways, I got these characters, man. They're called the Space Pirates. If you go through, check out some of my songs, you hear the Space Pirates in them, and so I was gone, and then a clone of me stayed here while I was gone with them. So you can hear songs where I come back and I'm visiting. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And they're using GPS, all this stuff, man. And so you're going to check this out. Hopefully it'll be pretty fun. It should be pretty fun. It's going to be like a documentary thing. So the Space Pirates are back. And the first song I'm working on is called, Got to Get My Groove On. And what happens is one night me and my wife go to bed, go to sleep, and then the Space Pirates land their craft, the Mecha Z90, in my backyard, and I sneak out of bed and I go take off with them. When I take off with them, they take me to this nightclub, which is supposed to be the biggest nightclub in all of in the Sector Z17 Nebula, Sector Z17 Galaxy. Apparently, like, my spirit comes from Nebula, Sector Z17 and all this stuff. But so they take me to this club, and I'm looking, and it's like this big ass nightclub, man, and it's like made of all glass, so you can see planets and shit. You can see spaceships coming by, and it's like the big celebrity nightclub, and they're all like, yo, we told the DJ, the owner, about you, and said we would bring you up here to perform. And I'm like, whoa, man, okay. So apparently, I had a talk with ChatGPT about cosmic hip hop, and apparently cosmic hip hop got out there somehow. The Space Pirates, something took my ideas of cosmic hip hop, and I started cosmic hip hop. That's why this nightclub started, because of something I started 10 years ago, or no, like 6 years ago. So there's this club I started, and they wanted to meet the person who started cosmic hip hop. It's the Seventh Son, aka the Groovy Guru, me. So they take me up there, and it's crazy. I'm playing all this out. I'm playing all this out, man. Where we get to the club, we're out front. People are getting dropped off in these crazy ass space limos and all this shit. And then we come into the club, and about 150 feet up, man. Remember, the club is made out of glass, and 150 feet up, there's people floating. I guess at this club they have this. They dance with no gravity. So they dance up in the middle. That's why you see this cover. That's what that cover is about. The cover is about, and you see the microphone stand there, and they have this microphone stand for me to perform, and I'm like, yo, I'm not even ready for this. What am I gonna say? And yada yada. How am I gonna rap it? How am I gonna get out? And they're like, you'll find a way. Mink and the Space Pirates are with me, and they're all like, we told them all about you, so you gotta go perform. So the music starts, and all the people like rise up, man. The music's, there's still some people sitting at their tables and shit like that, but all these aliens, all these different beings are floating, and they're looking at me, waiting for me to start rapping, man. And then the music starts, I get on the mic, and the rest is history. After I perform, this is a video I'm making, man, and after I perform, I'm all like, man, you guys got to get me home before my wife realizes I'm not there. So, we sneak back, we come back, man, they drop me off, they take off, and, the Space Pirates are like, I can't wait to work on the album. So that's how this shit's going to drop. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. I got some. So my daughter is going to be singing, be singing on this album, and I'm bringing my wife back into it. And I love back in the day, in the 90s, my wife used to do backup for me. Then my daughter, after she was born, my daughter started doing backup for me at age 3. I think it was age 3, and my daughter started doing backup. So you can hear, I'll be, during this documentary, I'll be putting songs from when my daughter was little, and then you'll hear stuff from when she's like now, she's like in her 20s. It's not going to be, let me see, can I say there's no AI, artificial intelligence here? No, there might be only like 3% artificial intelligence on this album. All the voices are me. I might figure out something, but I'm using traditional, traditional. There's all these new rappers, man, are saying, there's these cats saying like, all human made, not AI, but they're using a computer for everything. They don't have to do shit but like record something. They can even tell AI to like make this kind of beat, and they can make this kind of beat, and the AI automatically makes this beat. That's absolute cheating. These new rappers who you say is human made, it's not. It's AI. This is human made. Like, there's a drum machine. You got a sampler and a mixing board. I got an 8-track. I'm using the 8-track here, and I got a Tech 12, whatever it is up. I got a Technique something turntable. All the music I'm doing is just like 90s or 80s traditional. I gotta mix everything, mix it together, make sure they go together. I gotta do all this shit. Like, meanwhile, these modern rappers everything is done on computer, little computer, man. Like, here's the latest thing I got that I wasn't even gonna try to do on AI and stuff like that. It's pretty dope. I never end up using it, man. This was for the computer and I never used it, so I'm doing traditional. Got my microphone. Got a microphone here that has a cord. It's not cordless, so I'm in my late 50s, man. I'm like 56 years young, and yeah, I haven't made an album since 2017, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 years, man. And the reason why is because where I live, I'm too happy. Life is just too good here, so I'm not inspired to do shit. I got to go like to San Diego and ride the bus through East San Diego, and then I can come up with within that 2-hour trip, I can come up with a whole single, dude, because it's a different vibe. San Diego's a different vibe. You get to see struggles, you get to see like homeless people, you see some real shit. I can't, if I don't have realness around me, I can't write. Out here, it's just like, look at out there, man. It's just like all beautiful and shit. It's too beautiful here where I am to inspire me to get down. So now I'm keeping my eyes on the news, and it's helping me write. So anyways, this is the Groovy Guru. This is my album. It's called Thoughts Through the Minds of an Old Person. So this is part 2, and stay tuned. Out.